It is pay-per-view time. I'm really excited. I can't wait to show you what CZW is going to have happen at Fear. I'm sure everybody else is very excited for you guys to see their pay-per-views. And thank you for supporting. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everything. We are having a lot of fun doing this, and we hope you guys are enjoying our content as well. I think we have some really good pay-per-views lined up for this episode. So I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna get right into it. It's pay-per-view time, baby. It is the month of August in our game, so let's get into it. Let's make 2020 August better than the real life August was. How about that? Let's do it. All right, it is time. The August pay-per-views are right here, right now. I am Jake, aka Bomber, and I run CZW, and we are gonna witness CZW Fear on this episode. Main event will be the Unwanted versus the Regime. So I am really excited for that. I hope you guys are. Let's get to the other peeps. We got Warden. Warden, what are you doing on this episode here?
What's up, everybody? It's Warden here with a Midwest Wrestling Alliance. We are bringing you Chi-Town Showdown. You already know it's in Chicago. We're going to have some big matches taking place. Our main event, looking at Sami Callihan versus Tommaso Ciampa for the Midwest Heavyweight Championship. Look forward to that.
Yeah, I have a slight feeling I'm going to be very angry when I watch your show this episode. But we'll see.
You're always angry. Always angry.
That's not true at all. That is not true.
You're always a grumpy pants about something.
Okay.
Grumpy pants.
So let's see. Tigress, what do you got going on?
I'm Tigress, running Slam, and our pay-per-view is called Renaissance. And we're going to be doing it and, the end of our UK tour in Newcastle, England.
Oh, Newcastle. Okay.
Oh, wait, what's this? We got Luke here as well. Hi, guys. This is Luke with Ring of Honor, and I'm having Recess as my pay-per-view with John Moxley and Randy Orton for the Ring of Honor Championship.
Well.
Thanks, Luke. Oh, God, that sounds great.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad Luke decided to join us. Dear Lord.
I don't expect to hear him for the rest of the episode, but it was nice for him to pop in,
Dear God. Pay-per-view name Recess. Jesus. All right. Well, there we go. Let's get into the shows.
Let's start.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are at CZW Fear, which is being held at Chase Field in front of 41,116 people. We are on the pre-show here. Jay White defeated Isaiah Swerve Scott 12 minutes with the Blade Runner, 60 segment rating. Just a pretty straightforward match here, trying to showcase both of these guys' pretty good talents here. And look, Isaiah Swerve Scott with a 60, so okay. Well, we're fine with that. Up next, we have a tag team match here. We got OVE versus LAX. A throwback to some Impact Wrestling here. Pre-show, good heat, decent wrestling. LAX defeated OVE 7 minutes, 52 seconds when Ortiz pinned Dave Chris. And this was pretty much a squash match. And unfortunately, the Selena De La Renta having zero chemistry with LAX is not good and not great. But
surprising.
We'll see. We'll see where it goes. 57 here. This match actually is on the pre-show. Charlotte Flair defeats Britt Baker in 10 minutes with submission with the figure. That's not a figure 4, folks. That's the figure 8. That is the figure 8 she beat her with. And, so most people would probably assume this would be on the main card. But since Britt Baker's hurt, since Britt Baker has not been performing well, and she got a 26 here, she's just... not doing well in this game. Britt Baker is not doing well in this game, so Charlotte kind of got that big win after Britt Baker turned on her. 46 overall. So there you go. Starting off, CZW Fear, we have this match that was going to steal the show, is how they were building this up. In a good match, Mustafa Ali and Two Fly Crew defeated Kenny Omega in the Gorillas of Destiny. 17 minutes, 41 seconds when Ricochet pinned Tanga Lua with a diving double knee drop, 81 segment rating. We're going to see if this did, in fact, steal the show as we go further, but I'm super happy with that. Everybody did pretty good. The GOD were the lower guys on the totem pole here. But, show got off to a very strong start. Very happy with this match here. So after the match, after this hard-fought match, that is, Ricochet reached out to shake Kenny Omega's hand, but after a second of hesitation, Omega backed away and left up the ramp to some boos from the fans. Actually, Kenny Omega, the most beloved wrestler in the world at this point, kind of, got some boos by not shaking Ricochet's hand after the end of this awesome six-man tag match. 85 segment rating, so it went over very well. Next up, the CZW Women's Championship is on the line. Ember Moon is defending against Hikaru Shida in a bout that had decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Ember Moon did, in fact, defeat Hikaru Shida 9 minutes and 40 seconds via pinfall with the top rope stunner. Some people call it the Eclipse. That's what I call it, too. Ember Moon makes defense number 2 for the CZW Women's title. Segment rating 50. Yeah.
I mean, for CZW women's match, that's about right.
Yeah.
I'm saying as far as expectations
I understand. Yeah, and it's pretty bad when I see a 50 and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So either way, this is a match that I kind of wanted to get in the game, and I'm happy we got to it. So good match here. So next up, Cody Rhodes' neck tattoo is on the line. In a bout that had great heat and good wrestling, Dolph Ziggler defeated Cody Rhodes in 15 minutes and 29 seconds via pinfall using underhanded tactics. Yes, he went behind the ref's back, caught him with a foreign object. We couldn't quite see what it was, but Dolph Ziggler did pin Cody Rhodes, and that is not going to be good for Cody Rhodes here. Segment rating of 62.
We about to see what I think we're about to see?
We're about to see something pretty crazy. Let's do it. After the match, in one of the most graphic scenes ever on a wrestling pay-per-view, Dolph Ziggler pulled out a switchblade and held Cody down as he cut the skin off of his neck, removing his tattoo. He held the bloody skin flab up into the air, letting out a battle cry. Ladies and gentlemen, segment rating of 68. I'm sure it's a little low. Maybe some fans were grossed out by this, but it's CZW. It's CZW fear, folks. Anything can happen.
Out.
Yeah. The tattoo is gone.
It's kind of a big tattoo.
It is. Hey, it's a big tattoo. I think Cody Rhodes will be rushed to the local medical facility after this one. Wow. So crazy, just crazy spot here. It was just the skin, just the edge.
There's a lot of veins around the neck.
Nah, he didn't go deep.
Hey, there is a bunch of veins there.
He didn't go deep. He just skinned him. It's fine.
He used a switchblade.
It's fine. He might live. We'll see if he ever shows back up in CZW again.
He probably quit if he got put in a match.
We'll see. We will see. So Carl Anderson is seen scooping up some food onto a plate in catering when Adam Cole and Luke Gallows approach him. Cole makes fun of him, asking how it feels to be left off the card. Well, that's off the card, and stuck in catering tonight. Carl Anderson gives him a news flash and tells him, so is he. Carl then shoves his food into the face of Adam Cole, walking off as Luke Gallows has to hold Cole back. So yeah, these guys are not actually in a match tonight, and they're stuck in catering.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, CZW's #1 draft pick, actually, in catering tonight. So big deal here.
Oh.
Good segment, though. 80.
Oh, you misunderstood. The amazing thing is that Carl Anderson still has an appetite.
Jeez. It wasn't that great. It was a little gross. Okay, it was a skin flab. A little skin flab.
Downplaying it.
So the show continues. Next up, the tag team titles are on the line. Tag team champions of the North are defending against FTR. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, the North defeated FTR in 15 minutes and 53 seconds when Ethan Page pinned Cash Wheeler with a handful of tights. The North make defense #3 for the CZW tag team titles. Good segment here. Segment rating of 70. What's that? Are you surprised by this?
Yeah, a little dirty win. Dirty win right there.
That's what the North do, man. That's
know,
their
I know.
specialty. But yeah, the reign continues here. Defense number 3 for the North. I like this 70 segment rating. Good stuff. Okay. So next up, we see the Blood Brothers backstage talking Mance Warner and Matt Tremont. They're watching a monitor as the North are celebrating their shady, successful title defense. Mance Warner tells FTR not to worry, that they always have their back. Tomorrow night on Evolution, the Blood Brothers will make the North bleed in a tag team street fight. Matt Tremont says that if the champs have any balls, they will put the titles on the line. Segment rating of 37. So
that's not good.
Yeah, Matt Tremont was poor trying to improvise. He only really had one line, but I guess it wasn't delivered very well.
He mumbled the entire time.
Yeah, bleed street fight. But yeah, so hopefully this doesn't. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't wreck the show. It's the first time I gave these guys a segment instead of a match, so not great. Okay, let's see. Moving on here. Next up, we have this blood feud. Well, I don't know if it's really a blood feud, but these two former bros going at it here in a good match. Matt Riddle defeated Pete Dunne in a cage match. It is a Lion's Den match, by the way. In 20 minutes, in 12 seconds, via submission with a guillotine choke. He just straight up choked the man out. Matt Riddle.
Man, I wanted Pete Dunne to win.
Matt Riddle gets
Me
it.
too.
I'm sorry. He got a couple shady wins in between, but the final win there, final victory goes to Matt Riddle, 77. Their other matches weren't that great, so I was kind of worried about this one, but they pulled through. The bro storyline has ended with this segment as well.
Rest in peace.
Yep. So both guys will move on to new things.
Matt Riddle's going to go home, celebrate with his girlfriend, and then go to his other home and celebrate with his wife.
Oh, my God. Perhaps. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen.
Of course.
Oh.
Next up, the CZW Iron Man title is on the line with Velveteen Dream defending against Seth Rollins. In a bout that had fantastic heat and good wrestling, Seth Rollins defeated the Velveteen Dream in 17 minutes, 24 seconds via pinfall after a pedigree. He went for the pedigree this time, pulling out the big moves on the pay-per-view here. Seth Rollins is your new CZW Iron Man champion. Huge.
This was the right call.
Yeah, huge rating here, 81 match rating. Love it. I hope Seth Rollins is going to turn around soon. He's still, let's see if his morale is still hurt. He penalized low. Yeah. Hopefully that turns around soon. He's been on this is 7th straight win, I think. Or 6 or 7, either one.
Maybe a big win is what he needed to cheer him up.
I hope so. New champion, big pay-per-view win. Velveteen Dream obviously still looking pretty good. Held his own here in this match. We'll see where he goes after losing the title. So Seth Rollins, the second ever Iron Man champ here. Rollins has appeared to win the crowd over tonight, actually, with his effort and victory. He is the new Iron Man champion, and as soon as he is handed his title, Jay White hits the ring, snatching the title from the ref and decks Rollins with it. Jay White is pointing at himself, telling Rollins that he is looking at the new #1 contender. So, wow, Jay White was not actually on the main card here tonight. He did beat Isaiah Swerve Scott on the pre-show, and I guess that put in his mind that he is going to be the #1 contender. So this is unofficial. We don't know for sure if he is, but he's calling himself the #1 contender here. Segment rating of 64.
Wow. Cody got attacked with a switchblade, and Seth Rollins got attacked by the switchblade.
By the switchblade, yeah. Several switchblades breaking out here in CZW. So what do you guys think of Jay White just coming in attacking Rollins? Is that interesting? Does that interest you, or yes, no, yay, nay?
I think it should be a good feud. I think it's up to Jay White to, bring it.
He has been lacking.
Yeah, I think a Velveteen feud might have benefited you.
Okay.
As far as high ratings, but I think Switchblade's a good person to go for the title as well.
Okay.
I think Dream is safer, but Switchblade's a fine choice.
So next up, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, it is an exceptional match, according to this note here. Kevin Owens defeated the big dog, Roman Reigns, in 15 minutes and 56 seconds with a pop-up powerbomb. After this all-out war, Roman Reigns was left lane after a bloody all-out brawl, leaving Kevin Owens looking like $1 million, especially with this segment rating here, 81. So this is, I pretty much, we saw the whole story unfold. We know the story by now. Roman Reigns was screwed out of the title match. Now Owens comes in and beats him straight up clean. So, that's a huge statement for Kevin Owens here. They have great chemistry together. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Finally, I found a good... Oh, look at this. 83-82 in-ring performances.
Corey Graves won the pills again.
Yeah, Graves is weak, as usual. Super happy with an 81 segment rating. In the main event of the evening, the Regime taking on the Unwanted 6-man tag action here. In a bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, the Unwanted defeated the Regime in 14 minutes and 45 seconds when The Undertaker pinned Braun Strowman with a last ride. Ladies and gentlemen, he got the big man up and hit the last ride. He did use the corner turnbuckle, kind of like he did with Triple H back at WrestleMania 17. But either way, he still hit the last ride on Braun Strowman, which is very impressive, especially for his age. In terms of in-ring work, Undertaker was head and shoulders above everyone else. Wow.
Bizarro world.
What a note that is. Look at this. Undertaker had in-ring performance of 95 with limited.
The fuck?
Yeah, I put the note in for limited involvement for Undertaker, obviously, because I wanted him to last 14 minutes. And 95. So that was the way to go, folks.
Jesus.
Undertaker was even off of his game.
Huh?
We could have had the first 100 in-ring performance if he was on his game, I feel. The flow of the match was hurt because some of the workers had... Oh, well, that's obvious. 82, though. Amazing main event. Capping off, I think, in my mind anyway, I think this show went fantastic. We'll see in the final rating here in a second. But so it looks like The Undertaker will be getting a title match against MJF. He is not going to be happy about that. So we'll see if Undertaker can become the CZW World Champion.
Oh, my God.
Who we will see. 81.
Wow.
Super happy. Super happy.
You are in the lead.
Yeah, I'm liking that.
The one.
Gained 10 popularity. That's not a big number there for the regions, but still. Shit, yeah. How many matches? I had an 81 6-man tag and 81 Seth Rollins. I had 4 matches over 80.
Hmm?
Wow. Okay, CZW is cooking now, baby. All right, let's make some speeches. Undertaker is getting a pat on the back.
You won't even hug another grown man.
No, I don't see anything wrong with that. I just don't want to be sued. And you know what? I'm going to give Kevin Owens one. Kevin Owens got a really huge win tonight.
It was either him or Ricochet.
Yeah, those guys, outstanding performance too. I'm going to put everybody praised on a good performance. So
Just hug him.
All 3 of these guys, great performances.
Some people like hugs.
I don't want to get sued, guys. Undertaker's pleased. Rollins is pleased, good. And they're all pleased with their praises here tonight.
Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to MWA Chi-Town Showdown. We are in Chicago at the United Center in front of 23,129 people. We are starting off the show with SCU2, Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian versus Ethan Carter and a debuting Rockstar Spud.
Okay.
Yes. Dummy Money debuts with none other than Drake Maverick, or Rockstar Spud, whatever you want to go by. I haven't really decided yet. Okay. At their side, temporarily replacing Eli Drake, who was injured on the last episode of Mayhem.
Yeah, the neck thing.
Yeah. Eli Drake was ringside for this match as EC3 ends up getting the win, pinning Frankie Kazarian.
Wow, I'd call that a big upset.
Big win, big win.
Yeah, very big.
Whoa!
Oh my God, there it is.
All right, folks, we are starting our pay-per-view off strong.
As strong as possible.
Stone Cold kicks the show off riding a four-wheeler down to the ring. Stone Cold's getting the crowd excited for the card tonight when Jacob Fatu comes down to the ring. Fatu is in Stone Cold's face demanding a match tonight when suddenly Nick Gage out of nowhere cracks a bat over Fatu's head, knocking him out. Stone Cold goes to offer Gage a beer, and as soon as he goes to drink, Stone Cold hits him with a stunner before hitting Fatu with one as well. It's classic Stone Cold. It's getting everyone excited.
Wow.
It's getting 100. The crowd is foaming at the mouth.
Another 100 segment from MWA. Second ever.
Who else?
Wow. I was gonna say, wow. Nick Gage in a 100 segment rating. Who would have ever thought that would have happened on this game? Obviously, it's not because of him, but still, he's in it. That's crazy. Well, congrats. That's pretty decent start. Pretty decent start to the pay-per-view.
Starting off the show, we have a huge match. We have Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan. The show kicks off with a bang as Brock Lesnar and Daniel Bryan put on an instant classic, with Brock Lesnar finishing the match with an avalanche F5 to get the win. From the turnbuckle, you know. This was booked as an epic. So big match right here.
Okay, yeah, I can see Brock going over, so that's pretty good.
Yep, it was a 20-minute match, so we definitely gave him time to show off their skills. So yeah,
that's awesome.
76, we can work with it. Yeah.
No, we've seen that in WWE, and we saw it was good. So yeah, I'm not surprised that they did a good match here.
Oh, that's right. Brock Lesnar is lacking psychology for an epic. I forgot they think that. Even though Lesnar's had some great psychology matches in his career.
Yeah, he was penalized for a lot, but segment rating of 76, that's good. That's really good.
Yep. Poor use of his explosive ring style. I'm guessing that's because it was a longer match. As opposed to a Goldberg match, let's say.
No doubt, yeah. Hopefully, CZW member of the roster one day.
Yep.
We'll see.
And okay. And Daniel Bryan has low morale.
Just don't have him in the ring with Undertaker.
No.
Following that, we have the triple threat between Scorpio Sky, Big E, and Marty Scurll. New Day decided to go with Big E. Scurll and PCO decided to go with Marty Scurll for this match. If you remember, each tag team, they had a draw. Stone Cold said, all right, one person from each team must be representing in this match. Marty Scurll in this match manages to steal the win off of Big E after Scorpio Sky takes a big ending, but Big E is shoved out of the ring before he can secure the pinfall. Marty Scurll is your new Mayhem Television Champion.
Wow.
Segment rating of 68.
So is he the third or fourth champion?
Well, who'd we start off?
Brian Cage,
then Big E, then Scorpio Sky, and now Marty Scurll.
Okay.
This is number 4.
Nice. I will say, Marty Scurll haters out there, some rightfully so. They probably might not like this, but maybe they'll have to get over it. Well, in this game,
he has a groundswell of public support.
True. True.
Hey, in this universe, Anna Kimura and Danny Havoc are still alive. So.
That's true. It's a little different here in this world, so.
This is a happier world.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Less
where no one gets no one gets touched.
Yeah, hopefully. That'd be nice.
Cut to backstage where we see Drake Maverick being interviewed with EC3 and Eli Drake as their newest members, saying they're going to run the tag team division. Drake Maverick's intention is to be a manager for the team, but who knows? Maybe he'll get in the ring a couple times as well. With he showed what he's worth tonight, doing better than EC3 even. So we might have some Freebird rule going on, if you know what I mean.
All right. So are they all going to be collectively still called Dummy Money, or do they have like a different name? Or
we're workshopping it right now. We might come up with something else.
Okay.
Following that, we had a blow-off match between Brian Cage, Taya Valkyrie versus Drew Gulak and Zack Sabre Jr., also known as Catchpoint 2.0. If you remember, Cage and Taya, they interfered in Daniel Bryan's title match, dragging the entire ring out of the arena, as well as ripping the referee shirt off of Tommaso Ciampa's back and making their partner Sami Callihan the winner. So last week we saw Zack Sabre Jr. defeat Brian Cage. He wanted some payback with his tag team partner Taya. Unfortunately, Drew Gulak and Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Brian Cage and Taya Valkyrie in 13 minutes when Drew Gulak submitted Taya Valkyrie.
Man, what another surprise, I think, there. That's pretty
Yeah.
big. Pretty big for
Catch Point 2.0.
Yeah,
Shouldn't underestimate them.
for real.
They have submission prowess.
Well, that's yeah.
Segment rating is 61. Decent for who we have involved. I'll take it. Seems like Zack Sabre Jr. might need to move up the card a little bit. These types of ratings. All right. Following this, we have another big triple threat. We have Kazuchika Okada versus Andrade versus Samoa Joe. And about to had good heat and decent wrestling, Okada defeated Andrade and Samoa Joe in 22 minutes 5 seconds when Okada pinned Samoa Joe with a Rainmaker.
Got him.
That's what it's going to read in the headlines. But if you watch the match, Okada wins after hitting a double Rainmaker on Andrade and Joe, but only Andrade kicks out when he goes to pin the two of them.
Oh, so Joe just didn't kick out. Interesting. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
All right. Okada with the 68, Andrade 65, Joe 58. Segment rating of 70. I am more than happy with that.
That's good for a triple threat. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Cool.
Overall, good stuff here.
It was booked pretty basically. Regular, Joe to lose, nothing too special with it.
Mm-hmm.
And the pace was slow, so I think that's what helped it.
Wow.
I do think that helped.
Yeah, it was 22 minutes of that. Yeah, that could have helped with stamina too.
So if you've been following, you'll recall that Will Ospreay's been wanting to get back at Tommaso Ciampa. And at one point, Will Ospreay and Ultimo Dragon fought the Briscoe brothers, in which Will Ospreay broke a kendo stick over Mark Briscoe's head. Last week, Sami Callihan and Will Ospreay fought Ciampa and Briscoe, in which Tommaso Ciampa defeated Will Ospreay again in that match. So Will Ospreay is still not done. He is he's a little crazed, as you've seen with the Ultimo Dragon stuff. He's willing to get hit with kendo sticks 10 times. So he called out Jay Briscoe, and he had a fight with him, and he ended up winning. Ended up defeating him at 14 minutes 39 seconds in a wild brawl match. So match type. That is why Ospreay was so low.
Yeah, I was about to say. I wonder why that was. Yeah, that's why.
But Ospreay got the win with the Stormbreaker.
That'd be a really good. I'm sure it's probably happened somewhere in the Indies, but that would be a really good match too, like out in real life.
Yeah.
So
I'd look forward to it.
Yeah, that'd be badass.
Oh, we got a badass out of bound right, bro. Hey. Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian are seen storming out of the arena as Scorpio Sky tries to apologize to Christopher Daniels for losing the Mayhem Television title already. So we got might have a little heat going on between SCU.
Man,
had a pretty shitty night.
I like how he's like apologizing when they lost as well. So I'm sorry, guys. Like, fuck you.
He doesn't want to disappoint the vets.
True.
Pretty good segment rating, 75 for something as simple as walking.
Yeah.
But we've seen Slam. We've seen what happens when people just walk. We get good segment ratings.
It can go over well.
Alrighty. Following this, we have the tag team title match. We have Evil and Sonata versus the Usos versus the Lucha Brothers. Lucha Brothers are the current champions. In a good match, Lucha Brothers defeated Evil and Sonata and the Usos in 21 minutes. The order of elimination was Evil and Sonata first, and then the Usos. Lucha Brothers make defense number 3 of the Midwest Tag Team titles. And then this is my part. In a match full of nonstop action and wild high spots, Lucha Brothers barely retain their titles, as Rey Fenix is out for the majority of the match after a diving spot from the top of the entrance stage leaves Pentagon Jr. to fend for himself. Pentagon Jr. wins with a Pentagon driver to Jey Uso.
Wow. And look at the in-ring performances. Rey Fenix got an 81, and he was out for a while.
Yeah.
Hey, gotta give him props for the big spots. Segment rating is 77. Wow, that's cool. That's cool.
Really good rating.
I forgot to book the turn for Evil, but whatever. It's still green. We're good. Wow, the Usos have great chemistry together. Who would have thought? Lucha Brothers have great chemistry together. Who would have thought? Cool. Oh, a tag team specialist bonus. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I think the Young Bucks have one, but not too many teams. Maybe the Hardys as well. I haven't seen it on a lot of them. So
I am very happy with this match outcome.
Yeah, no, that's a great outcome.
So, were you guys surprised who won?
I was kind of leaning toward the Usos, so maybe
Really?
a little bit, yeah.
Wow.
I figured
I had a feeling the Lucha Girls were retaining.
Yeah, I had a feeling Joe was gonna lose, but I thought the Usos were going to end up getting the win for the Samoa Dynasty. But
Wow, I thought one of you guys would have said Evil and Sonata, to be honest. Okay.
no.
All right. Up next, we have the main event: Tommaso Ciampa versus the champion Sami Callihan. In an epic clash of styles, Sami Callihan retains his title cleanly after a long bout finds both men being pushed to their absolute limits. Callihan defeats Tommaso Ciampa.
Still the champ. Wow. Okay.
Still the champ.
I didn't know if it was going to go to the Psycho Killers, but I guess Sami retains here.
Sami retains. Segment rating of 76. I am more than happy with that.
Nice. Yeah, I can see this belt going on either guy. So yeah, Sami's been
We
killing
use the
it.
storytelling here. This is where we put the storytelling. I think it definitely paid off.
Yeah.
And as you can see, how we booked it, again, very basic. Decisive finish, pinfall, nothing fancy to it, and that's how we got the high score. And that's what I like to see. 25-minute match, by the way.
Yeah, that's great. That's good.
All right, and Chi-Town Showdown, it's all over. That's it. Let's we got another segment? Oh.
Oh man. Fucking goddamn it. God.
All right, Sami Callihan is celebrating in the ring when all the lights go off. A spotlight hits the entrance ramp, revealing a band has set up there. Kill Switch Engage begins playing This Fire Burns as CM Punk comes from the back and stands at the top of the ramp. He soaks in the crowd's roar before pointing at Sami Callihan and simply putting his hands to the side of his head in a sleeping gesture as the pay-per-view ends.
Oh my god.
What? CM Punk has debuted in Chicago.
What a segment to end the show.
Oh.
Yeah. 86. Pretty freaking good.
Before anyone gives me any shit, I actually did pay for Kill Switch Engage, so they were actually there.
Oh yeah. You put the.
Yeah, you think that's cheap?
Bring a band in, yeah. In the setup. Yeah, man. No. Fuck you. Good. Penalized.
Alright. No, you can be.
Oh,
just
fuck.
Can't lose any stupid people.
Yeah, man. I'll give it to you. That was a good segment. I'll give it to you.
We didn't even know we'd get them, but we were in Chicago.
Yeah. Now, on all honesty, were you planning on doing Chicago from day one, like before you got Punk?
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't make it Chi-Town Showdown because you got Punk?
Not at all.
Okay.
I knew I wanted to do Illinois, and I want to start working the Great Lakes region because technically my company's only the Midwest.
Yeah.
And the cards fell in place, and we had CM Punk debut in Chicago.
Okay.
So thank you for initiating that.
You're welcome.
Domino effect.
You're welcome for making your pay-per-view end on a high note. Man. Okay. There it is.
Yeah. Awesome.
Wow. Is that your first 80? Have you had an 80 before?
I have had an 80. Yes, I have had an 80.
Still, either way, congrats.
The Luke did the worst.
Look at that, folks. Look at those.
Hell yeah.
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 Of course, your two highest rated segments were, of course, Stone Cold and CM Punk. But that's fine. That's how it goes. You got them. You use them.
All my low stuff was entirely expected. I knew Drew Gulak match and all that would be low.
You know what?
But still.
You had 161, which isn't bad. But other than that, like, I don't count pre-show. Pre-show is 57. I'm not worried about that. But on the main show, your next lowest was 67, almost a 70. That's a fantastic pay-per-view, I think. That's pretty good. Really good.
And the crazy thing is, like, nothing that crazy happened other than CM Punk debuting. Like, compared to how all the build-up shows were. Like,
yeah,
it's
I mean,
pretty tame, like, as far as incidents.
I guess so, yeah.
Sometimes
I mean,
this is all you need for a show.
We just went a little classic wrestling here, Nothing too wild.
Sometimes that's all you need for a show.
Well, apparently you sent the fans home happy, so...
We knew we had the fireworks ready at the end.
Yeah.
There's probably some fan like, man, nothing's really happened. I don't know if I'm going to remember this pay-per-view. Oh, wait a minute. And then, boom. Look at these memories. Randy Orton was pointed out as a good example.
I know you regret that.
That's the massacre in Milwaukee. Good old days.
Who do we want to praise? Damn, they did do good in that tag match. That's surprising. I'll give Ray Phoenix some love.
Okay.
He killed it. He had 80, didn't he?
81, I think.
All right, I like that. I like to look at that.
All right. I was going to say. There you go. You can do your thing. I was going to say Nick Gage was in 100 segment rating. You put it on him.
In the pre-show battle royal, in a decent pre-show match, Keith Lee won the battle royal in 15 minutes and 26 seconds. The final four were Walter, Kofi Kingston, and Asuka, with Walter being the final elimination. Walter eliminated Asuka by power bombing her to the outside of the ring, and she took a nasty fall.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and earlier Kairi took a nasty fall to the outside as well.
Oh damn, both the Kabuki Warriors taking bad falls. Not good. But yeah, hey, look at that. MWA, the trade you guys did.
My boy, making it big.
Paid off. Keith Lee, get the big win here.
Good for him. I'm glad he's found a home.
Yep.
So we don't have room for him.
Alright, and then we started off the main show with the Dynamic Duels title match. And about that, a good heat and decent wrestling. The Street Profits defeated Mustache Mountain in 14 minutes and 39 seconds. And Dawkins pinned Trent Seven with a power bomb. And the Street Profits make their first title defense.
Interesting. Obviously, a good match with 73 there. I know it was their first title defense, but I thought you were going to have Mustache Mountain win in the UK. I thought that was their they were going to get the win there, but I guess that's what happens. You get in your hometown and you just can't win, I guess. It happens.
Yep, you had big head.
It's not like someone else retained the title in their hometown during the summer.
Yep.
Alright, then after the match, Street Profits dance with the crowd out as red cups rain from the ceiling.
Nice.
Cool. Little showmanship.
Yep, 70 rating, and Mustache Mountain joined the dancing as well. And then we get this pan over the camera. We see the Queen of England waving to the crowd while this is going on.
But
yep. Next up, about that great heat and good wrestling, Cesaro defeated Chad Gable in 14 minutes and 33 seconds by pinfall with the neutralizer. That's the end of their best of 3 series.
There you go. What a big segment rating there for their blow off here.
80.
Yeah, I think both guys probably I assume both guys benefited from this story here.
oh yeah.
They got to show what they could do.
Yeah.
They have great ring chemistry.
Very cool. Very cool.
In a decent match, Tessa Blanchard defeated Mia Yim in 12 minutes and 53 seconds by pinfall after a distraction from Su Yung.
Dang it. So Tessa was struggling, and now that she's taken on this thing with Su Yung, she's going to start winning, I see. Okay.
Her losing streak has ended.
Oh, of course. And it was Mia Yim who suffered the loss, no doubt. Poor Mia.
After the match, Su Yung and Tessa beat down Mia Yim.
Jeez.
Nobody
This
came
is
to
rude.
save Mia Yim? Oh, man. No
Not
respect.
even Keith Lee. He's there now.
I know. He should have. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You got Keith Lee and Mia Yim now. Look at that.
That's right. I booked this before I got Keith Lee, so.
Very nice.
And after that, in a decent match, Bandito defeated Michael Elkin in 12 minutes and 39 seconds by pinfall with a Revolution Fly.
Wow. The little guy beats the big man here.
You gotta be careful though. Those Brits don't like Revolution.
That's true. Very touchy subject there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're still
Very
pissed.
good. And after the match, Pac makes his return. He runs in and attacks Bandito.
Oh. Pac is
Welcome back.
Big rating there, 82. People are excited to see Pac return.
And we are in Newcastle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that his hometown?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Very cool.
He rode his bicycle to the arena.
But he used his ears and flew there.
Oh, jeez. Hey,
Damn,
whatever
you
it
better,
takes.
You better hug him.
Whatever
Say
it
that
takes.
type shit.
And then
Okay.
about that great heat and good wrestling, Sasha Banks defeated Io Shirai by pinfall after using the ropes for leverage.
Oh, man. Look at that. Even in the in-ring performance, 65-65 there. So Sasha Banks gets the win, but cheats to do it.
But right before it, she took the buckle pad off, the top buckle, not the middle one, and he threw Io Shirai head first into it.
Oh.
After the match, Sasha goes out of the ring. Io still covering from that turnbuckle shot. And Sasha pulls out a chair from under the ring. She rolls back in and hits Io with it repeatedly.
Sheesh.
She opens the chair and puts Io's ankle in it before climbing to the top rope. Jumps off and hits a double knee strike right onto the chair, causing Io to get pillmanized.
Oh, man.
Goodness.
Going for the injury here.
Those nasty falls the other two Kabuki Warriors took earlier.
Man,
Oh, I
Didn't come out
see.
to save her.
your women are vicious.
Power bombed front eye Walter.
Okay, so yeah, all three Kabuki Warriors taking big bad bumps and injuries possibly here.
You're not going to make it out of the UK.
They're gonna be stuck in the hospital.
And then, and about that, great heat and good wrestling, Ronda Rousey defeated Shayna Baszler in the steel cage match in 15 minutes and 25 seconds by pinfall after she hit her Piper's Pit from on top of the steel cage.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
And Ronda makes her second title defense.
Nice.
So Shayna's dead.
Shayna is out. Everybody's getting killed over in Slam tonight.
Yeah.
And then, and about that fantastic heat and good wrestling, Bayley defeated Chris Jericho in 14 minutes and 44 seconds by pinfall with a top rope Death Valley driver.
Holy shit. Man.
Everybody's getting fucked up.
Man, Jericho takes the defeat with Bayley here. And I see it ended, so this was the end. This was their blow off here.
Yeah, they had the big blow off, and Bayley
Awesome.
had to walk out on top with her head held high.
Awesome.
Now, a little look behind the curtain. Was Jericho cool with taking the L?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Jericho's cool like that. He'll put some
you never
people
know.
over. He'll put some people
That's the
over.
one that proposed. He put her
I
over
know.
in the first place. That's what started this feud.
Yeah.
And then in our main event, and about that had fantastic heat and good wrestling, Aleister Black defeated AJ Styles in a last man standing match in 14 minutes 44 seconds. And when AJ wasn't able to beat a 10 count after taking a black mass.
Dang. So we got a new number one contender, huh?
Yeah.
Alistair and Drew.
Man, that's that good main event, very strong main event, 78, and man, what a really good show. No bad segments at all here. Oh, 80, nice,
80 on the nose.
perfect, man. That is yeah, one heck of a pay-per-view here. Look at that, nothing under 62.
Wow. Good. Yeah, all good.
I feel like even battle royals are usually like probably low, so I think that's man, just really good show, really good pay-per-view. I like it.
And of course, these two had the best match on the show, so.
Oh yeah, what was their segment rating?
80.
80. Man, yeah, that's a really good match. Yeah, anytime you get a match in the 80s, you did it awesome. Pac seemed pleased with his hug. Gable's pleased. There you go.
63 out of Orton.
Not great there, yeah.
That's about what he was giving me, so fuck you.
Wow, look at that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, look at that. That's a good rating.
What the fuck?
Ring of Honor doing work here on pay-per-views. They still pulling through. So Ring of Honor Recreation 2020 here, held in the Wells Fargo Center. It was a sold-out crowd, I believe, with 19,000. We'll see later. Anyway, 77 strong rating. We've seen some weaker numbers on pay-per-views. The increased popularity in one region, so that's good. Let's run through the card really quick here on the pre-show. Johnny Gargano defeated TJP. Got a 70 rating, second best match on the show. And if you look at this, there's no segments, all matches here. Red Dragon took on Private Party, or Redragon, however you say it, which is, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Beat Private Party. Toxic Society. Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Kip Sabian defeated Falaba in Heavy Machinery. Falaba, you said had a 35? Warden, is that what you said?
I'm sorry, what?
You said Falaba had a 35 in-ring performance?
He did. He had a 35. He really brought it.
It's a little rough. Still got a segment rating of match rating of 64, so not terrible. Here's the weakest match on the card according to the ratings. Rhea Ripley defended her Women of Honor world title against Nikki Cross. Successfully, by the way, so she's still the champ. Best Friends also still the tag team champions when they defeated 10 Cozy, 62, so pretty solid match rating out of that. And then a surprising low rating here, 49. Dragon Lee defended his Ring of Honor World Television title against Ricky Starks. That was hurt by the 25-minute all-out pace. But Dragon Lee's still champion. And then Bray Wyatt and Karrion Kross defeated Hangman Page in a handicap match, 68. There was a note that Bray Wyatt and Karrion Kross have zero chemistry as tag team partners. So I don't know if he wants to avoid doing that in the future. In your main event, Jon Moxley defeated the new member to the roster, Randy Orton, for the Ring of Honor World title. So every championship was defended here on this pay-per-view. Every champion retained. 78. So really good match out of these guys. Orton was hurt by... This match was 31 minutes, so it hurt Orton for the length of match and stuff like that, but for stamina. But overall, good show here. 77, you got to be very happy about that. So let's make some speeches. We'll each pick one. I'll go first. I will praise Randy Orton. Pointed out as a good example.
Give Rhea Ripley some encouragement.
Okay, Warden.
Scott Armstrong.
Scott Armstrong. Okay, what would you like to do for Scott?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That they're awesome.
Okay, good. I was about to say nothing negative. Okay.
He picked up some extra load tonight.
He did. Yeah, there's since Ring of Honor lost Earl Hebner, the referees have been short. I wonder, he could probably plug Scott Armstrong into the referee role as well. But
might be able to.
Yeah. But either way, yeah, he picked up some work for Mike Quackenbush was overloaded, so Scott Armstrong jumped in there on that. So let's make these speeches. I'm sure this is the first time a non-wrestler is getting getting a speech. Orton's pleased. How do you feel about that, Warden? Pretty happy?
Who? Who's who? Randy? Who?
Yeah, Rhea Ripley's happy. Giving the encouragement.
Rhea Ripley's great. Huh?
Rhea Ripley. Did I say Randy Ripley? I don't know what I said. Scott Armstrong is pleased. He's wearing a referee shirt. So.
Attaboy, Scott.
Yeah. All right, so there we go.
Uh-oh.
We're going to look at the ratings here. CZW Fear. Feedback has been excellent. It seemed they really struck gold. Okay. Good deal. All right, so let's look at the ratings here. So we'll just start with CZW Fear. 81, 41,000 people, 2.97 buy rate. I wish I could. I can't really remember the pay-per-view ones that well, but I think that's higher.
That seems high.
We'll find out in the ratings breakdown, but 1.4 million buys. Very happy with that. Let's go to Slam. 80. And we had 3 shows in the 80s, guys. That's awesome. 33,000. I think that was a sellout because you picked a generic venue, right?
Yes.
So we'll probably assume that was like a sellout there. The buy rate. There's so many different. Pay-per-view buy rate of 0.19, which is 95,000 buys. It was shown here on buy rate of 0.8.
I'm confused by that.
I'm confused. These are like
I
really
really
low.
don't get it.
Is it because you're in England?
I think so.
Maybe.
I really don't get it otherwise.
So the show achieved a pay-per-view buy rate of 0.19. That seems like you didn't even have 100,000 buys. What?
It doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make sense.
And Bomber had like 1,400,000.
Yeah. Huh. And you were on Dish
I call
Network as well.
bullshit.
It's got to be. It has to be. We'll see what happens when you're back in the United States. We'll see because
Yeah.
0.19 again is.
She's in
really
Bizarro
good.
World right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Held in Northern England. Okay. So yeah. Either way, good live attendance. You almost had fucking as many people live as you did watching on pay per view. But either way, good show still from Slam there. Let's see Ring of Honor here. 77, good showing there. Sell out 19,514. Buyer of 0.45. So actually not a really big number here either. But it was on a lower. It's on Fight, so it's a little bit lower.
We all did really good.
We all did very good. I'm really happy with our performances. But let's see. Boom. Here it. Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Whoa!
Look at these numbers. No,
That's more than my shows.
So show 80. It is a sellout. So apparently that arena only has 23,000.
Oh, what the fuck?
So
I
you
guess I
did
picked the wrong one.
You did sell out there. Buy rate of 3.21. 1.6 million. Huge numbers. You're welcome. CM Punk has made the world of difference in just one night.
Straight edge, baby. Straight edge.
Man.
What was my buy rate on Dish Network so low?
I am not sure. Wow, those are huge. Man, MWA has huge numbers here this month. Wow. So, I mean, obviously our numbers are all really good. I assume you guys are happy with their performances?
I'm very happy.
Yeah. I mean,
except for my buy rate. Other than that, I'm very proud.
Yeah, our shows definitely are all really good. Even Luke did really good.
I can't believe Luke pulled it out.
Yeah. I'm very confused. I have a decision to make, but I don't have anything pending, so I'm really... we're going to save it for the next episode because that's probably that's people
teaser,
people are going to have to tune in.
No.
I'm really worried on what that is, so we'll see. But yeah, I think this was a awesome month for our show, and we are going to lead into our season finale month coming up next. So if you saw the beginning of our other episode, it pretty much we are going to take a break after this next month is wrapped up. So we're going to try to end on a high note. So we will see. We'll see how we do. Yeah. As for that, guys, thanks. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the pay-per-views. Let's take a look at the August pay-per-view ratings breakdown here, starting off with CZW, a buy rate of 2.97, which is still increasing for CZW. They had a 2.91 last month. Viewers also increased very slightly, though, about 40,000, which sounds like a lot, but 1.485 million viewers here with a live attendance monster number here, the first company out of all four of us to hit 40,000 live attendance. Nobody even, 33 was pretty close, but still more than 10,000 more than everybody else here. It wasn't a much bigger, it's in Chase Field, which is a baseball field. So, yeah, it's a really big stadium. 41,116, big number there. Show rating also 81, way bigger than CZW's previous pay-per-views. The first one was in June, 56. And then last month in July was 75 and then 81 here. So CZW improved all the way around in the month of August. Then we got Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor dipped a little bit, 0.45 buy rate. Previous 2 months tied at 0.64. So down a little bit. Numbers about 100,000 less than last month. 226,976. God, I wanted to say 2 million. Live attendance was a sellout, 19,514, with a show rating. Ring of Honor's best pay-per-view show rating so far, 77. The last 2 months, the very first month in June was 73. Then they went to 75, and now they're at 77. So they're increasing by 2 each month. So maybe we'll get a 79 next month, or maybe better, hopefully better. But either way, Ring of Honor, show rating increases, sellout crowd, but numbers, the buy rate down just a little bit. MWA, monster numbers here. What a big change. MWA switched from Fight TV to Dish Network. Now, for some reason, we try to do that for Ring of Honor for Luke, but it's not an option for Luke. So I don't know. I guess he's stuck on Fight, at least for now. But MWA, they were at a 1.00 last month, and they got a 3.21. Insane jump for MWA, like night and day here. Their numbers for viewers were 1.67 million viewers. Previous month, 504,000. So they got over a million viewers in change from month to month there. So that's monster paper. That's monster dollars right there. Live attendance was a sellout. 23,129 at the Chicago arena. I forgot the name of the arena, but it was in Chicago, obviously. In show rating, now on the show earlier, I asked Warden, I was like, "Is this your first 80?" And he said, "No, he's had other 80s." I'm looking at all his numbers right now. He has never touched 80 before. So if he's watching this right now, seeing this for the first time, yeah, this is MWA's first ever 80 rating. Even TV shows as well. Obviously, first pay-per-view, but first ever. So MWA comes out, I say the big clear winner out of this pay-per-view ratings breakdown, because next we're going over to Slam. This was held in the UK. This show was in the UK. And 0.19 buy rate. Not even 100,000 viewers bought the pay-per-view at 95,606. Live attendance was very solid, though. 33,000. We assume that's a sellout. It was at a generic arena. So, yeah, we assume that's a sellout there. And show rating still. Slam killing it with show ratings. Gets another 80. But buy rate, obviously it's hard to compare to the previous months, but I keep saying Ring of Honor. Slam's first buy rate was 1.06 for June. July, it did dip at 0.84, but now we're getting a 0.19. I'm assuming, as well as the rest of us are assuming, that is because she is in the UK. Slam is, is not. We assume the time frame change, the time difference is really messing up the numbers here, but I don't know. I guess you have to ask Tigress if she thinks it was a success or not. I think the show ratings have been good, but the numbers and everything really haven't held up. But either way, I think MWA is the clear winner in the month of August as far as looking at these pay-per-view numbers. So that is your August pay-per-view ratings breakdown. Can you believe that? Can you believe how good our shows were? All 4 shows, even Ring of Honor, which has been struggling in the TV ratings and all of that. Ring of Honor pulled out a really good show. Again, 3 pay-per-views for them back to back to back, all strong. CZW can't even say that. So CZW had a great show. Ring of Honor had a great show. MWA had a fantastic show. And of course, Slam got that big 81. So good stuff there on Slam. Still not sure about those freaking numbers, though. It's got to be because it's in the UK. We'll find out for sure whenever Slam comes back into the United States on the next month, which they are going to be doing, by the way. Slam will be back in the United States. Their tour has ended for the month of August. So that's a wrap to August. Guys, what did you think? What was your favorite pay-per-view? What was your least favorite pay-per-view? What surprised you? What didn't surprise you? Do you like the new champions? Do you dislike the same champions or new champions? Just give us feedback. That's what we love. We read every comment. We go through everything. We thank you so much for being interested in what we do. We're having a lot of fun. I've already said that like 20 times, I'm sure, throughout the series, but it's true. That's it. We will see you guys. We are going to be leading into the final month on this season. This whole world that we're in, our Jobber Radio TEW realm, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it, but our universe. It will continue, but next month is going to be our last month of the current season. We will be taking a break after the pay-per-view on the next month, so stick around. We are gonna I'm going all out for this final, not quite AEW all out, but I'm going all out when it comes to this final month. So I'm sure everybody's going to be doing the same. Let's end this first season that we're doing here on our TEW series on a super high note. That's it for now. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Week 1 in the September month. Let's go.